All right, welcome guys to the E4E Masters League. That's Esports for Everyone Masters League in West Group B. Last night we got a taste of the East, and now we are going to get a taste of what's up with NA and SA as well. Joining me is Sunseen. Sunseen will
Hello.
be co-casting with me today. Sunseen, how you doing today?
I'm feeling excited, bro. This is my second time casting you, and it's been a blast casting with you.
And it's been
Yeah,
a blast casting with you as well, my friend.
thank you, thank you. I'm very excited for these games.
All right, let's see the bracket on who we have this morning. So last night we saw a lot of Earth C4. Yeah, it is a really good ability at the moment because it roots, it deals damage, and it heals you. All for like what? How much mana? Four mana? That's
Mana.
four
Yeah.
mana. That is insane. So today, right off of bat, we already have Stormfam versus Sharpie. Sharpie moving forward immediately, and we have Jehoshaph, or maybe it's just Joseph, and it was just spelled weird. Who knows?
Let's just call him Joseph.
Joseph. All right, and he fought. Who is that? Is that Beluga? I can't read it properly. Beluginha. All right, so yeah, both of them get sent to the lower round one, and now on the upper round two of bracket one is Joseph versus Sharpie. And on the other end of the brackets, we've got Nail It versus, I guess this is pronounced Psycho Tears. Yeah, yeah.
Six
All right. You guys are really impressing me with these names, guys. And we've got Logic and Philly. So Nailith wins and Logic as well. So they're both gonna fight in the upper round two. Nailith versus Logic. I guess Logic nailed it, and now he just needs to win one more time to move forward. And in the lower round one, we've got Philly versus Psycho Tears. So already a lot of really great games for you guys today, and I'm just excited to view any of them. The crowd favorite Sharpie is here, along with Logic. Both are in Meditate. So yeah, honestly, I'm just all I have is excitement for what we're gonna be seeing today. Hopefully, it's not a lot of Earth C4, but then again, the card is just way too good. Yep. Why shouldn't you play it, right?
Yep. And there's some new faces. Did you notice, or did you already watch them?
I've never seen Psychotic ever. I have never seen Beluginha. Yeah. I've never seen those two, but I have seen everyone and Joseph. I've never seen Joseph, especially in the tournament scene. But everyone else, I've seen them either in ladder or fought against them in a tournament. So yeah, we're gonna open this game with a banger. We're starting this off with Logic versus Nailist. So yeah, a very hard hitting game in the beginning. All right, so before we get to our first match, I'm going to go ahead and thank our sponsors, starting with Loot Rush. So Loot Rush is a rental marketplace for Web3 games, allowing players to access NFTs to enjoy thousands of Web3 games. So if you want to play Aperon or you want to play Axie, but you don't want to spend so much money, you can just go ahead and rent the NFTs here. And also, there's no better time than now. Now that Guild Wars has so much rewards for you, just by joining and participating, you literally make the money back the moment you just get a few wins. So if you really feel like you're skilled enough to go against a lot of these EC4 players, go ahead and go to Loot Rush now and rent out some planets. Also, we are also sponsored by Community Gaming. Community Gaming is a tournament-based or Web3 where you can host tournaments and join tournaments and get paid out in crypto. Community gaming is goated for that because there is a way for you to become competitive without having a hard time to get your payout at the end of the tournament. And lastly, of course, we've got Aperon NFT, the God game, the one that we all love, allowing us competitive players coming from Web 2, from Dota, from LoL. We have finally gotten a game that allows us to bring out our true spirit, our true skill to become the faker of Web3. And that is Aperon NFT, you guys. Thank you so much for making this happen, E4E Masters League. All right, I'm going to take a breather. That was a lot.
Thank you to our sponsors.
Thank you so much. All right. So starting it off, we can just go ahead with Nail It versus Logic, baby.
Is Logic gonna use his Delta? His signature Delta with AC5 and Water C4?
Signature Delta, perhaps, but we have seen him playing a ton of Karst lately. So I'm assuming he might be playing the Karst. Yep, is that him? Are we looking at his POV?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so we're looking at Nailit's POV. So he is playing the Karst, and it looks like on the side of Logic, he is playing the Delta.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, so Nailith is playing. I just saw a glance of what Nailith is playing. He's playing Water C3 with Earth C4.
All right.
Wait, no, that's actually Water C5. Interesting
Okay.
build.
Very interesting build for Nailith. So, Boo Nation versus Meditate. So, right off the bat, Logic just brings out the Water C6 and just right in the middle. So, there's no way for him to even cancel it. But it looks like Nailith is already taken to a quarter health just like that. The headshot is going to be dodged, but Logic is going to be applying more pressure right now. Moving forward, right ahead, uses that ability to give you some attack speed, but I think he's going to be using it to run away and give some energy to the other apostles, auto-attacking that one Guardian just to take it down. But the Water C5 is still massive, applying control into the map, and Logic is just playing with his food at the moment. And here it comes, the classic Earth C4, the regeneration, the free the 4 mana regeneration deals damage, and of course roots you and lets you
everything.
Yeah, pretty much it does everything. It does your taxes for you, it pays for everything else, it mints your whitelists, it does everything for you.
I mean, Logic did
my god,
but he's getting so low.
Oh my god, he's taking way too many hits.
Oh my god. Wait, what
just happened? Oh my goodness. That is not a Karst, that's actually a Forest Theme. My mistake, but oh my god, I think Logic might have taken for granted his B Formless, which ended up being the reason for his death there. Crazy. Oh my god.
Wait,
yikes.
Logic has such a advantage early game, and then his apostles just all died.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy how that can just be turned around. He had a massive advantage. He tried to apply some pressure, but the Earth C4 healing might have been way too much for him to close off that game.
He did cancel both of them, so Nailith couldn't have gotten too much healing from that.
Oh yeah, you're right. So, what could have been the reason for all that? What do you think?
I think over here, Nailith's apostle just focused on Logic for like too long and just deleted all of his HP.
I see. All right, so I'm gonna be using that card shark to get a copy of another card. I think he just copied an exploding arrow there. Oh, sorry. Okay, so one more exploding arrow in the chamber, and also an Earth C4 is now appeared in his hand. Now, looking for the right time to use it. Maybe not right now because he doesn't need the healing at the moment.
Okay, Logic really needs to respect these hunters. These hunters have been putting out work with their boom shot on him.
That's true.
Yep, about a half HP already.
So Nailith, he is really freaking tanky. He has a level 6 symbiosis along with level 6 symbiosis and also level 5 featherweight and also level 5 life drain. So that's what's keeping him alive, and it looks like it's really showing here. Logic just about to die, just one more auto away from just dying, and he hasn't even taken care of that one priest on the side of Nailith. So just a 2-0 sweep in the Beninging, and Logic needs to switch up and maybe try to make something happen here, because that was just some insane gameplay.
Oh no! It just seems like to me Logic's dying to air.
Yeah, like, he died to air. So with Nailith's build here, he does run a 6 what do we call it? 6 points. He runs 6 points on Combo Star, and also 6 points in Symbiosis.
Wait, what does the Combo Star do? I forgot.
So what Combo Star does, it basically gives you attack speed and also makes your autos really hit like a truck. I think that's what it is.
And he also uses cheerleading too, so his orb autos just hit like a truck. No?
Yeah, that's true. So he uses a lot. So he uses a lot of that in fruition. Honestly, I think it's the Water C5 that kind of puts off some of the combos that Logic can make, because I think he's having a difficult time trying to figure out how he's going to be playing with his apostles, and also have to play around the water C5 because of its nature that it's just uncontrollable. The moment you get your apostles get hit, you really have no control over that.
Yep.
But yeah, in the beginning he did get a lot of damage onto Naileth, but was not able to close that in. So maybe Logic would need to opt for a change in comp. Maybe he's gonna go for his Cars this time. But yeah, Naileth's planet is such a titan, and only for a try as well.
Wow. I think Logic needs to change his approach instead of going for Naileth, because Naileth has Earth C4, right? To heal himself. I think you just go for his apostles instead.
Most likely, that's what I'm thinking too. If he would go for the apostles, but then at a 1v1 situation, what can Logic do? He may need to wait for the zone to close in, but as that's assuming that he doesn't die way too early.
Let's see what he does here, because Naileth Water C5 can also heal his apostles, so it's gonna be very hard to clear them as well.
I'm sorry, is that a freaking Oasis?
Oh.
Okay, all right. We're going to be seeing an Oasis game today. So bringing out a try versus try. So I guess they're try-harding this morning. Okay, interesting. Coming out of Logic. I haven't seen this one before.
Oh, let's see what he's cooking. He has a book now.
Could it be a Fire C5? No, it is. Okay, Curse of Dark Fire going to be casted. What else does he have in this planet? He doesn't even have it in his history, so he hasn't played this planet at all. So I'm very interested in what he's going to be bringing here.
I think it's Fire C4, Earth C4. The special Ancient 8 combo. Oh wait,
special inch. Oh no, water C2. Oh my god. Whoa, water dragon beam finally getting some love. The drag to the bottom, ping pong. Just gonna be making it into a tennis court here. So the middle is the no square. This is the impassable. So he's literally splitting the map on how Moses split the ocean here.
Oh my god.
So now at a 1v1 situation, the auto attacks coming out of Nail It is gonna be massive. So it literally is an auto attack build built in with an Earth C4. So there's nothing more annoying than what Nail It is playing right now. I can really feel the struggles on the side of Logic, and it's like he's just trying to survive at this point.
Oh my god, look at that attack speed on Nailith. Just look, when he pops cheerleading, look at his attack speed. It comes out instantly. That's what Logic's been dying to.
That is insane. And people are like assuming, oh my god, is this person hacking? I think somebody's using an attack speed hack. No, it's just passive. It's just the Hunter's ability, and it's also combo star. His combo star really hits like a truck here. It's disgustingly good, along with that cheerleading as well. Not to mention the root trap slide is just gonna lock him in on that corner. Oh my goodness, Logic is just not. He's not ready. He's not having fun today with this.
Okay, fight. I don't get it. Logic's planet choice here, because it's double priest. He has no burst on his kit except water dragon beam, so he can't clear apostles. He would have cleared this easily with water C6. And you can't do much with FC4 until late to mid game.
I guess he's trying something today. Maybe he's trying something today, and maybe he's gonna be bouncing back up in the lower bracket. But this is actually a very dangerous gamble to be making. I'm looking at his history. He hasn't played an Oasis in the past 5 games, so this is a very interesting choice for him. Also, he even brought in the Guardian with the Castle Guard to maybe cancel out the Water C5, but it looks like he used it a bit too early not to get any value from it. Circle Healing going to be casted, going to keep those Apostles alive. So not to mention he even has the Priest. So not only is Nail It unkillable right now, hits like a truck. He has literally built one of the most best planets right now in the current patch.
Oh my god, look at that attack speed. Look at that orb attack speed.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's instant. That's actually just instant attacks.
I love it. It's free damage. It's free 500 to 800 damage each time. I'm sorry, 400 damage, I guess, because of the defenses. But yeah, this is free damage. No mana. 800! Ew, dude.
Ew, disgusting. Ew.
Oh my god, Logic's is gonna get Cabedon in that freaking corner already at a quarter health, and Logic is just trying to stay alive, trying to get away from Nailith, and now he doesn't have a way to actually prevent all this damage from coming in. The Water C2 to maybe slow him down, but it looks like Nailith is just eyeing on the prize, going full smork here. At a quarter health already on the side of Logic, the Water C2 is going to be used to maybe execute that one Apostle, but the Leaping Shield Bonk is going to slow down Nailith, but he is still at full health, he is not getting away. There is no way. This is a maximum aired with featherweight Foresty on the side of Nail It, and not to mention he even has a priest to boot. So this is literally a boss fight at the moment, and just at the tip of the zone, Logic has been taken down. A clean sweep for Nail It. And the Oasis play was very questionable. So I'm very curious at what was he thinking of doing here. But honestly, I guess it doesn't matter as long as you can qualify for the finals. It doesn't matter as long if Logic can still bounce back up in the lower bracket, but Nail It automatically in his first 2 games already moves up the ladder.
Yep. I felt like in game 2, Logic just was nowhere close.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting nowhere with that planet. Like the priest was still alive. Nail It was fully healthy, and Nail It was just chunking him for 800, just every second. And Nail It didn't even have to use his EC4. He's down a skill.
Yeah, so it's crazy. I mean, Nail It does run Wild Growth at level 5. He also runs Life Drain at level 5. So it's literally a very busted healing comp, and it's really, really good. He runs 5 levels on Drag to Bottom, so that's maximum damage as well. So Tailwind Dash is only at level 1, and Root Vine Seed is also at level 1. So it's insane how good of a value he's been getting from these fights as well, Yep.
Honestly, EC4 nerf was so deserved. Healing 40% of your HP in one cast, if not interrupted, was actually just something.
That's true. I mean, I guess it's just been discovered. Honestly, I've been seeing a lot of other people that's been spamming it. I guess when people started to realize, oh my god, this is actually pretty disgusting, and then people just kept on going,
Yep. Meta discoveries.
Meta discoveries, indeed. All right, so coming up next, so that was an explosive first round. So Logic still has a way to bounce back up, and whoever wins on the lower bracket, so it's going to be Philly versus Psycho Tears next, and whoever wins this gets to fight Logic for a chance to move up to the finals. So Logic was already able to beat Philly, probably would be able to beat him again, but Psycho Tears, I have no idea what his comp is. I have no idea what he's running, so this is going to be maybe the difference maker.
Yep. New face, and I'm always excited to see what they bring to the competition.
That's right. All right. So let's go ahead and start with the next round, baby. There it is. Okay, Psycho Tears versus Philly. Oh, naming himself Hashira. I haven't gotten past episode 2 yet of the recent Demon Slayer.
Really?
I think the new one's just very interesting.
I mean, the animes of Demon Slayers was always good, but I haven't watched any single one of them. I only read the manga.
Oh, you only read them? Oh, I have not. I'm not really a manga person anymore. Back then, I used to read a lot of manga, but then I'm like, it takes a lot of time, and I guess it's a lot more like I like to experience it for the first time watching the video. But yeah, so I guess this is an Earth Hashira or a Fire Hashira or something. Oh yeah, it's a Fire Hashira because he plays Fire C5 back from the Dead IC Lava Eruption, getting some love once again. So it's not all Earth C4s, but like Sei is playing Earth C5. I'm not sure who is who here because their names is Psycho Tears and Philly. And who are they? Okay, somebody help me with the names.
I don't know. I actually don't know. But I do know what they're playing.
Is Sei Psycho Tears?
Maybe?
What is up with you people and your names? All right, let's make a rule this time. All right, so we don't have this problem. So I'm just gonna be naming you from what I see on the screen. I don't care at this point because if you guys are gonna screw with me this way, man, I'm. Oh my god, okay, Electrostatic Ray. So a lot of things being brought back from the dead here. Hashira playing the Fire C5 Earth C4 build. Very interesting. One of the two, if not the most busted abilities in the game being played both at the same time. Sei, oh my goodness, Tsunami Cannon and Electrostatic Ray. So the man is a hunter and he is just playing everything that's really annoying. The ones that have all of those, all those snares. But it looks like Sei's taken extremely low there, trying to make something happen with the Tsunami Cannon. But all that damage, all those drops of blood is just gonna be Oh my god, at Earth C5 as
Okay,
well. So he literally healed back up from the Earth C4.
It's not gonna be as much as the Earth C4, but it's still something. But no, he's taking so much damage from the fire eruption. Get away from
Oh
there.
my god, you're going way too close to the sun, and that's the oh my god, it's taking away way too much HP. You're way too close. Now say is taken extremely low. Casted that electrostatic ray, but nobody knows that you can literally just walk around it, and now wow, the tsunami cannon to dash right back in, but you're in between two poles, and that will just end your life.
I think the person running the Water C3 build is Psycho Tears. I'm just gonna assume that way. He's very new.
Producer, who do you? Can we get some answers? Who these people are?
Producer, I am sick of people using anonymous names.
Philly is Sai. Okay. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Didn't have to be this way, but it's.
Okay, so Psycho Tears is running FC5 after nerfs. What do you think happened to FC5 after nerfs? It fell off, right? No one used it anymore.
No one used it anymore. It kind of did sort of fell off, but it still does melt apostles. But yeah, I guess Earth C4 is the new thing here because at least you stay alive even after that happens. So they're both just melting each other's apostles at the moment. And Hashira, I'm just gonna name them out from their screen name. And Hashira is gonna be using that circle healing, but I think the circle healing wasn't enough to maintain that life. So it is now a 3v3, two apostles alive on each side, but it looks like Say's apostle is gonna go down first. Here comes the baby cage. I guess that does trap Say. However, he does switcheroos right away. Hashira having a hard time right now, already at a quarter health. Oh my god, look at those massive autos. And now the Earth C4 and the electrostatic ray is going to be casted in the wrong direction, but it looks like Hashira is going to be trapping himself right next to Say. Oh my god. Oh,
he's out of the map.
Oh, he's out of the map, but casting whoa, my goodness, that electrostatic ray play with the switcheroo to make sure that he does get rooted at the end of it. He's just spamming electrostatic ray right now. So there's no way for you to stun this, but the fire C5 damage is just way too much as well. But Hashira taking extremely low, and here comes the tsunami cannons. Here comes the wave. Say needs to. Oh, sorry. Hashira needs to get another EC4 out, but it looks like he's just gonna be zapped to death there. Oh my god, what a great play.
I am loving that build. Hello.
It is really it's a screwy build. He has. It literally counters Earth C4. It has electrostatic ray to root you in place, and also to execute you is the tsunami cannon. And at the same time, if your opponent is gonna heal off the pillars off of the Earth C4, he gets to heal off of it as well. So GG's, very great plays there.
I do think balancing EC4 to it only heals you if it expires, not being destroyed, is a great balancing option, but I also think just flat out reducing the healing is also fine. What do you think about EC4?
About EC4, I'm not sure how you would be balancing EC4 because back then you only literally use Earth C4 for its snare. Now you're using it for its healing most of the time now. So yeah.
Okay, canceling the electrostatic ray. The root is coming very soon though, so it opens up for tsunami cannon. That's one.
Okay. All right, that's the tsunami cannon in. Okay, here comes the electrostatic ray. This is literally an insured snare, so using all that mana is somewhat worth it. And now, so what he can combo with this literally is the tsunami cannon. So if you can get an insured snare, the tsunami cannon will truly shine. Now the Earth C5 going to be casted. Desecrated Ground also melting the apostles on the side of Hashira, but in a 1v1 situation, I feel like Philly already wins this in a 1v1 situation.
Yeah, like just look at electrostatic ray going, and if a snare hits, the water cannon guarantees the hit, and if the follow-up cannons also hit because they're already rooted.
That's true. All right, so the electrostatic ray, it literally doesn't do anything, but it's going to follow it up with a desecrated ground to take care of some of those pillars. So as the zone closes, both do somewhat have not really equal honestly, as the zone closes, Fire C5 is gonna truly shine. So the problem with the build here against Say is that he doesn't really have a way to cancel these abilities. And oh my God, get the double. Triple tsunami cannon, quadruple tsunami cannon. The fifth tsunami cannon does not hit this time, but all that for half health, and the Fire C5 pillar in the middle is still standing. Here's the second one coming out of Psycho Tears, and Philly really needs to make something happen with his electrostatic ray, because all of these lasers is already melting him. You've got a laser, I've got 4, I've got 8, and now it's just way too late, and Psycho Tears takes the first round.
He took way too much damage from the fire pillars there.
Yeah, way too much damage.
Electrostatic ray slows you down so much that he couldn't move away from the pillars. It was very close though. It was very close.
But, extremely close even. So seeing as what their ranks are, Hashira is currently ranked 23 and Sei is ranked 93. So there is a massive difference in the ranks, but I think Philly is really creative. It's off. It's literally off. It's off meta. Very interesting as well. So regardless of the outcome, good job. But can he come back up from this regardless of that loss? So I'm still interested in what he could do.
I respect his build, like honestly, because he's running into one of the hard counters, which is healing. Because sniper builds, or what you call it, snare builds, have this counter of if your opponent heals all your chip damage, because you can't one shot with the snares, right? Yeah. If your opponent just heals up all the damage and just closes out the game with ring, you can't do anything about that.
Interesting. I mean, for Psycho Tears' side, I am looking at some of the things that he uses. He does also have an Earth C6 planet, and at the same time, he also runs the Earth C5. And also the double priest. And one of his priests is actually an IV100 priest with the circle of healing along with the almost invincible. So that's what's making. So yeah, really top tier planets on the side of Hashira.
Best in slot apostles.
Yep. The apostles are insane. Also has max on wild growth and 4 on symbiosis as well, along with tough skin. Not to mention, he also has access to level 5 featherweight and level 5 static charge, I believe is what this one's called. Yeah. A very good planet indeed.
Ooh, the double priest getting both caught in the EC5. Double EC5 is on the priest.
Oh my goodness.
I think they're gonna die. No, they didn't get the almost invincible off.
The almost invincible wasn't enough to keep them alive. It looks like Psycho Tears is gonna be having a hard time in this current game. But oh my goodness, look at that damage from that warrior. And now Philly, they're both still playing the same planets, I believe. So the Earth C4 is still there to heal you back up, but it looks like the snare is gonna find you. And the tsunami cannon with the crit, taking Psycho Tears to half health, needed to retreat away towards his apostle. And now here comes another laser. The laser versus the Earth, and I think the Earth is somewhat winning. The blocking is still there. The tsunami cannon, the first is gonna hit, and then the second is gonna hit as well. He's now at a quarter health right now, but he doesn't have a third. Can he make something happen with this? But it looks like the electrostatic rays is gonna be focused. Oh wow! Let's go, Philly. Wow.
Bro, the bunnies were going ham on Psycho Tears there.
Oh yeah. Especially with a maxed out featherweight, as long as he has those abilities in hand. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's that. So we see the winning conditions for both of these teams. So for Psycho Tears, he needs the zone to close in a bit so that they're forced to actually interact with these towers. But if he gets caught off way too early, there is no way for him to close out the games. So as long as Philly just keeps playing aggressively in this early game, there's definitely a chance that he can still come back and win from this.
Yeah, definitely. He can. If he plays really well, doesn't cancel the FC5, unfortunately.
Doesn't cancel the FC5. Doesn't even cancel the rogue as well with that card shark. So
really?
So the early game has been gifted to Psycho Tears, but at the same time, he's not really dealing with this Earth C5. Also pushing one of those apostles into the middle. The Forbidden Butthole is now in the middle of the map. That is just melting his apostles.
How do you feel about being able to push apostles, like forcibly repositioning enemy apostles? How do you feel about that?
Okay, so as somebody that played the PvE speed run, so it was a strat that was just that you just discover, oh my god, I can push these two so that I can kill these apostles fast, and then they brought it to PvP. It's really funny it's really funny to see, and at the same time, I mean, it's counterable. And oh my god, the tsunami cannon got canceled.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I mean, you can counter it, but I'm okay with it. I'm really okay with it, because being able to interact with what's on the map just by pushing them, body blocking them, or anything, I think it's okay.
Yeah, I also think it's okay because it adds a layer to the skill ceiling of the game, which is already high, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, okay. So the electrostatic ray has been canceled. It's going to need to use that last apostle to heal right back up. And it looks like the Earth C5 might have not been the play there. I think he's just waiting for the Earth C4 to be casted. But the Earth C4, of course, Psycho Tears must be very hesitant to actually pull out these Earth C4s because of the fact that it also heals up Philly. And literally the lasers is just there. So that's the play, right? Like we said, as long as the zone closes, that is Psycho Tears' chance to win.
And Psycho Tears noticed that if he doesn't use Earth C4, Philly doesn't have a way to heal back up because his planet has no built-in heal except for the Earth C5.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm gonna be sending out the sheets for their abilities.
Oh, interesting.
All right. Take a look. You be the color. What do you make of their builds, man?
All I'm seeing is Earth C4 with one level and one talent level, which is pretty. What is it? It's a 4-point investment for a ability that does everything.
Yeah. It's a 4-point investment that does everything. It literally heals you back up. So interestingly enough, maybe it does need a bit of a balancing.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's get back to this. Can Psycho Tears just phase out Philly? I have seen Philly a lot. He is one of the best players that I've seen from previous tournaments. But Psycho Tears turning heads at the moment, definitely something. It's not Sharpie level of impressive, but he is out there. Out of 32 players, they both made it here right now. But Philly is going to be having a hard time. A very interesting build. I do support off-meta builds so much. I love off-meta builds. Even in card games, I used to play a lot of off-meta because people don't expect that, number one. And number two, you don't net deck. And that's very interesting. Oh, the Tsunami Cannon. The first, the second, the third. But there is no fort to be made there. Now forcing Psycho Tears to cast that Earth C4. But the Earth C5 is not where you want it to be. Another Earth C4 is going to get casted. But that Earth C5 is now in the hands of Tay. But the problem here is you cannot stop the zone. You can stop yourself from dying, but you can't stop the Fire C5 from burning you alive. So it is now a battle of the lasers. The Earth C5, I'm sorry, the Fire C5 is now there, and the Electrostatic Ray is gonna get the snare, but the first Tsunami Cannon is now hit, and now for the second, but it does not hit as well. All right, so I feel like this is already Psycho Tears' game.
Yeah.
But if Philly has the mana, he can still come back from this. So there's two pillars right now in the zone. Gets the snare. That's the first Tsunami Cannon. And he dodges the second. Oh, that was so crucial. That was so crucial for Philly to actually win this. And now the Electrostatic Ray has been canceled. The 2 mana versus 4. Canceling that is detrimental. And oh man, I think this is just it. This is just it. It's just over. Congratulations, Psycho Tears, for that sweep. Hey, Philly did get 2 games off of him, but it's actually not enough to kill off the Fire C5. So Fire C5 is not dead as long as you bring it in with an equally broken ability, Earth C4.
Oh my god. Psycho Tears at one point was so low, but he managed to cast 2 EC4s, which just actually full healed him. It
That is
just fully
insane.
healed him.
That is insane. Why even bring the priest? The priest is just, well, not needed there, honestly. Crazy.
Oh my god, Philly was so close.
It was
And-
so close. It was
And
so clutch too.
it was so crucial for him to hit these water cannon chains. Like if you can chain 3 or 4 water cannons together, it can absolutely delete the other guy, but it was just not enough.
Yeah, it wasn't enough at all. Honestly, well, it pains me. Well, it pains me to say, but yeah, GG's to Psycho Tears. He moves forward and has to fight Logic for a spot in the finals. GG's to Philly. Being sent to the Shadow Realm. If you don't know what the Shadow Realm is, it is where you wait for the next tournament because you have been eliminated. But yeah, you played well. Out of 32 players, you made it this far. But yeah, this is the end of the line for you. GG's.
Stand proud. You were strong.
Oh yeah. So coming up next is Belugina versus Stormfarm is coming up next. So before all that, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll get back to you soon.
See ya.
All right, welcome back to Esports for Everyone Masters League West Group B. So coming up right away, we've got Beluga versus Storm Farm coming up next. Sunseen. So who do you think is gonna win? Have you seen any of these players? I've seen a lot of Beluga, but not a lot of Storm Farm. What do you think?
I've same as you. I've seen a lot of Beluga. Haven't seen Storm Farm that much, but I think I've saw Storm Farm play. So, but I have to root for my teammate. Right.
Oh, which one's your teammate?
Wait, was Beluga Ape?
No, he's ATL, dude.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
So you're not rooting for any of them.
I'm not rooting for any of them.
Yeah, screw both of them, man. Whoever wins, I don't care.
But I still think Beluga's gonna win. Because
you still think Beluga's gonna win? All right. I mean, let's show Storm Farm some love. He is running a Tsunami Cannon build, Tsunami Cannon with Zip Zap orbs. And for Beluga's side, I do see in his history he has played 2 different builds. He did play the classic Air C5 Tailwind Dash with the Zip Zap orb, and the other one is Resonance Vault with the Water C4 and Tailwind Dash as well. But for a more tankier build, so what an interesting thing about this is that no EC4. What?
No EC4?
That's so weird. What? All right, let's just go right ahead to the game and get some action today.
Okay, let's see. So Beluga's running a Karst.
All right. So Karst onto Storm Farm has a quad on. All right, so it's a quad versus a Karst. So the wallets don't match, but will the skills and playability do so as well? Will it follow suit? But yeah, I'm very interested in how this is going to be played. On the side of this is Beluga, right?
I think we are watching Beluga.
All right, so on the side of Beluga, we've got a Hunter at the front, probably a Root Trap Slide Hunter to maybe go into safety immediately. Also, Storm Farm playing Hunters as well. So I'm glad that Hunters are getting some love now. Headshots coming in left and right, but the stronger Hunter is on the side of Beluga, dealing 2,500 damage. And look at the damage on that Magic Bomb. Gets the snare onto Storm Farm as he closes in. And now here comes the Resonance Vault. There it is, the Earth C6. Not going to get canceled with a Tailwind Dash and gets it off on top of 3. That's huge for Beluga.
I mean, if this Resonance Vault keeps landing, soon enough, Beluga will win the Apostle matchup.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. It's such a big. Oh, it does get the cancel on 1 and Earth C4. We had such a good run, but yeah, Earth C4 is there. Just needing 4 Earth points to get so much.
It does get canceled.
It gets canceled, but a 2 mana leaping shield bonk. So he's not gonna be healing anywhere this time. He had a very dominant start, but it looks like the Storm Farm's way of just equalizing everything, canceling literally everything that he's been casting, and the first Tsunami Cannon is going to be hit, but there is no second one to follow that up. The Zip Zap Orb is now there to apply some pressure. Now it's an auto attack battle, but forcing Beluga to switcheroo right away. He does have another Earth C4 in hand, going to be casting that, going to get canceled as well. And now he still has an Earth C6, and is that going to get canceled too? No, this time he gets it off. He gets it off in 1, but at least it's going to slow down Storm Farm from moving forward, and now he is free to use the Earth C4 now right in front of him, but it looks like he's just going to be penetrating that with a Tailwind Dash, and he has not gotten the value from the Earth C4 so far, but the Apostles are doing all of his dirty work for him. The Tsunami Cannon is a Hail Mary pass, but it's not going to be enough, and it looks like Belugas is going to close this one out at an explosive victory.
Yeah, Beluga just had too much of an Apostle lead. The Apostles basically just killed Storm Farm for him.
Yeah, so what's insane is that he Storm Farm has been canceling all of these casts. He's canceled an Earth C6, a bunch of Earth C4s so far, but at the end of the day, there's also the Apostles that you have to worry about. Storm Farm was really adamant on just going full smork, but Beluga faces the place. But at the end of the day, the Apostles still deals way more damage. Maybe he could focus on the Apostles this time. before moving ahead and trying to kill Beluga. But Beluga's time is a ticking time bomb as well. Since
Headshots.
Yep, the headshots is huge, and
Ooh,
so when the zone does close, that's when Beluga would shine because of just how big the zone is for that Earthsea 6.
Beluga manages to dodge the fall-up, lands a Resonance Vault, lands Earthsea 4 as well. So Stormfarm this time around does not cancel any of his abilities, so he is going to be healing to full HP.
All right. So in the back end of it all, so in Beluga's POV at the moment, he does have another Earthsea 6 that he could literally just cast right now. Oh, what the heck is that? Okay. All right, just some random tsunami cannon. Honestly, the tsunami cannon maybe need a speed buff, same as what they did with the storm spear, because of just how easy it is to actually just dodge it. But maybe it's designed that way because you need to combo it with something else for it to actually hit.
If it's too fast, I think it's too oppressive because you can't escape the chain anymore.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I mean, maybe at least let it hit, get some damage in. So, increase the damage, but reduce the duration of the taunt so they can't chain it. Or maybe that's just the best part of it because you have to chain it. Oh, yeah, okay, and here it comes. Oh my God, Beluga taking two tsunami cannons and getting stunned by the zip zap orb as well. He does not get that one off. The tailwind dash is gonna get rooted, and now Beluga gets to heal back up from this and off. And oh my God!
Oh no, the root canceled the tailwind dash. That's such a. I feel like that chain is so random. Like being blocked means you can't tailwind dash anymore.
Now it's just gonna be a zip zap battle at the end of this. No stun's gonna be there. The tsunami cannon does not hit. You gotta stop throwing these random tsunami cannons, Stormfarm. You're just using up some mana that you could potentially use on something else. Honestly, if it's not locked in, it's not locked in, dude.
But he has no other combo piece. He has nothing to chain these cannons into.
That's true. I mean, he does still have that one apostle right there. Maybe if he gets an empowered auto attack to get that stun, and he could maybe make something happen with that. There's the stun, but he does just walk away. And Beluga just comfortably walking outside of the zone, knowing that he could literally just heal right back up from this Earthsea 4. And it looks like Stormfarm is going to take the full force of this Resonance Vault to the face, and just there it is. Stormfarm just being oppressed. The Tailwind Dash is not going to do anything. The Tsunami Cannon is not going to do anything either. And the Pillar's Pulse will end his life with 700 damage. And Beluga takes the win on the first round.
The moment the circle closed in, Stormfarm just lost. There was no point of winning anymore.
Yeah. So what do you think? So could it be a passive difference? What angle do you think could have Stormfarm taken to maybe win that? He did lock him on for up to three tsunami cannons in the third game. I'm sorry, on the second game, but it wasn't enough to actually close out the game because since he was able to get the Earthsea 4 right after. So what angle do you think he should have gotten, and what changes do you think he can make?
Yeah, I think this is basically a matchup problem. It's basically the same as the previous series where a player is using a sniper build with a water cannon, which was designed to basically chunk the other player and then finish it off in 2 or 3 combos, right? But the other player uses EC4 to heal back up, and this is the same thing as that last series.
Yeah, but surprising enough, they did buff. They did buff Storm Spear. They did buff Storm Spear. That's number 1. So it moves a lot faster now. So maybe you could use it because I did have fun a lot. I've played it before where if you get trapped in the root vine and they have a lot of root vines, because the Storm Spear moves faster the more units it moves through, and it deals more damage the more units it moves through. So maybe they could combo it with that, but the counter to that is that they just don't move. They just don't use Earthsea 4 or 2. I
don't think the patch is live yet.
Okay. Well, the moment that patch comes live, hopefully there could be some changes that would be made. So let's get into the second game. Can Beluga just make this a clean sweep and upset the Stormfarm, or can there still be things done here?
I think the win con for Stormfarm is basically cancel every Water C4. Cancel every Earth C4, sorry. If single Earth C4 comes out and Beluga heals like half of his HP, Stormfront already lost.
Oh yeah. Okay, here it comes. There it is, boyos. Okay, so the Earth C6 is gonna find 2, but it looks like that one mage is going to get away. There's no more apostles inside. Oh, early aggression coming in. Honestly, don't even waste your mana on the avatar here, in my opinion. But if you can actually snipe Beluga down this early, okay, sure. But the fact that you're slowing down in this mid game means that you should be focusing something else. You need to be focusing the apostles instead, so that at least you're ensuring a 1v1 situation. But Beluga is taken uncomfortably low here. Earth C4 does not get to cancel.
Oh no, the pulse canceled the tailwind dash.
That's crazy. So if you guys don't know, here's a quick tip for the Resonance Vault. Like, oh my god, you switcherooed right away. And okay, you do get the dash, saves that mage, leaving it alive for just a little bit longer. But that headshot with 2,000 damage might just end that.
I think it's over for Stormfarm. All of his apostles are dead. All of his Beluga's apostles are targeting him. With no apostles means no more combo piece. Water cannon is much harder to hit now.
But then again, the combo here is that get the stun on the Zip Zap orb and then just throw as many tsunami cannons right away. So he really needs to just combo it that way. But the problem here is that he needs to dodge a lot of things along with those headshots. Okay, so the headshot does not hit. That's good. He's been saving a lot of mana. He hasn't been using anything at all. And here comes the early Zip Zap orb. He probably is going to charge forward onto the face of Beluga, but it doesn't have the Zip Zap orb anymore. And Beluga does have 2 switcheroos in hand. So even if he does play this correctly, he does get the first Tsunami Cannon in, but he gets stunned as well from Stormfarm's Zip Zap orb. So he is not able to chain that. And now the Resonance Vault is on the map once again. 10 seconds left before the zone keeps closing in, and the stronger Beluga becomes.
I think Stormfarm just ran out of juice here. It's already over. He's just bleeding out at this point.
Oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding out at this point. 2 Tsunami Cannons wasn't even enough to make him put him to half health. And there's the third into nothing. The autos very insignificant at the moment. Now it's a Zip Zap battle in between the two, and it looks like Stormfarm is gonna go down pretty soon. One more Tsunami Cannon hits the wall, hits nothing, and Stormfarm is down for the count. And now it is match point for Beluga.
I think the aggression from Stormfarm early game is correct if he manages to cancel the EC follow EC4.
Okay. So as long as he does, so you're saying as long as he keeps canceling the C4, he can't heal back up, right?
Yep, because that's the only source of healing Beluga has.
Yeah.
Except Wild Growth, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he does still have Wild Growth, so we can see that he does still have Wild Growth. He does have all these other abilities that can prevent him from well, he can also heal up from the switcheroo as well. Oh my god, those dodges from those follow-ups are just on point. Doesn't even have a tailwind dash in hand to actually cancel the Earth C6. So these apostles are just going to continue to melt without anything else. Oh my god, the warrior tried to jump off but could not get away from the Resonance Vault.
Okay, Beluga doing a whole lot less this time around, focusing more on apostles, maybe? Oh no, going in for the aggression here. Hits one, but no, the Zip Zap from Beluga cancels the combo.
I'm not even sure if he had the combo. Maybe, I think he just did that. Okay, he doesn't even, oh no, he couldn't even cancel this Earth C4. Now he's going to be back to full health just because of this. Lining up everything, playing Fortnite, healing right back up. Oh, wow.
The equivalent of boxing and then just full healing.
Dude, it's even better than Earth C5. What the heck?
Yeah, because you
don't even need any targets for it.
Yeah.
That is insane. Honestly, it was already good before just by having the 4-second snare, but I guess 4-second snare was too bad. I think the healing was bad as well. But Beluga taking half health. That's the third. Good. Can he combo for another? The Zip Zap orb is gonna be used once again. He needs to be tracking him with the tailwind dash. Oh my goodness! And Beluga with the fancy feet. Wow.
And Beluga
now here's the Earth C4. All that work for a drop of blood. He does get the cancel on the Earth C4, but the damage is done. The pillars are there. The healing is now there as well. Now he needs to build up some more mana, or maybe try to cancel this Earth C4 once again. It is just so oppressive. It kind of feels unfair just because of the mana cost difference. Really insane. Really insane. I wouldn't even call this an outplay. It just feels like the value is just way too. It's just way too much. But the zip zap into the tsunami cannon into the second. Wow! Let's go! Storm Farm gets the game out of Beluga, and that was the moment that he was waiting for, chipping him away in the very beginning. You're right. You're freaking right, Sunsin. As long as he can keep that aggression going, this could work. This would definitely work.
He just needs to save his Tailwind Dash and just cancel the EC4. I don't think he needs to cancel the Resonance Volt. If I'm being honest, I don't think he needs to cancel the Resonance Volt.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly.
But wow, well played from Stormfront. Landing, chaining cannon after cannon after cannon is his win con right there.
Yeah, exactly. Now, so as long as he can chain those, it's perfectly fine. But if you notice those games compared to the previous one where he actually won, Beluga didn't have that much Apostles. I guess he needs to play the Apostles a bit better now that he's actually, look at that, he's actually auto-attacking the mages, taking away some of the tools that could lead to Beluga, that allows him to not win that early. But this is still match point for Beluga. If he can take this one home, he literally just wins it all.
I think he's taking out the mages first because of the switcheroos.
Yes, but I think, he's also focusing on that one hunter right there. So Apostles don't heal off from Rootvine, right?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay, that's good. And oh my god, the Resonance was always there!
Oh my god!
Storm Farm takes the full front of that Resonance Vault. That is huge for Beluga, and he is still at full health. Gonna be using that Earth C4 once again. Now gets the follow-up in, gets the first Tsunami Cannon, gets the second. He doesn't have a third though. The Tailwind Dash is gonna be used, canceling the Earth C4, and now the Zip Zap Orb is gonna be used to deter him once again. But yeah, that's a lot of damage being taken by Beluga. So exciting for both players.
Okay, Magic Bomb takes out the final Apostle for Beluga, but he's building a wall. He's gonna heal to 4 HP.
Is building a wall, and Storm Farm is paying for it. Whoa! The Danger Disc gets the cancel and the Earth C4. Oh, but the Tsunami Cannon does not find him. Earth C6 is gonna get canceled by the follow-up, and it looks like Storm Farm is just pressuring the heck out of Beluga right now. The Tailwind Dash is gonna find him. The Earth C4 is gonna be casted, but it looks like the Zip Zap Orb is gonna cancel this one as well. No healing for you. The follow-up was found. It's a 3v1 situation, and Beluga, the whale, here comes the harpoon. Oh no, wait, what? Oh my goodness, he's gonna get the Earth C4 in there. He's walking outside of the zone. No, Storm Farm is gonna be working for this one because there's a second Earth C4 in the hand of Beluga, and he's healing right back up. Zip Zap Orb is gonna deter Storm Farm from actually canceling anything, and it's now a 2v1 situation. He had the advantage, but can he actually close this out? Storm Farm fighting for his life to stay in this tournament. Is this gonna be enough? He has the Zip Zap Orbs in. A few autos should do the trick. He doesn't have anything to cast in his hand. He's pushing him right outside of the zone. It's the one auto away, and he missed the Tsunami Cannon. Oh my god, Beluga is just staying alive, holding on for dear life as I hold my life on to Crypto. The rest of the tournament is being defined at the moment, and as the zone closes, the stronger Beluga gets, but he does not have the HP to support that. The Rootvine is going to heal him right back up once again, and Storm Farm is just, oh my god, he is working for this, forced to move outside the zone, use the Tsunami Cannon's dash to get away from the Resonance Vault, and now the Resonance Vault is chipping away onto Storm Farm. The Tsunami Cannon does not hit once again. The second doesn't either. He is kicking on for dear life, and Beluga is gonna do it! He's gonna reverse the reverse Uno card in front of your face! And Beluga shocks the world with that play. Whoa, bro.
Someone clip that. Someone clip that right now.
Somebody clip that shit. Let's go.
Oh my god, Beluga just hang on with 1 HP. Literally 1 pixel of HP. And he just kept healing from the Earth C4.
Oh my goodness. I didn't believe the Beluga could still... I thought he was dead. That was insane.
I actually thought the Stormfront had that. Oh my
That's
god.
a clip. Clip it, post it, send it, dude. Wow. Well, sad to say, Storm Farm, you played great. You played amazing. I like the fact that Tsunami Cannon is getting some love now with an interesting build that you have, but it was no match for the Earth C4, the Earth C4 build. It's just it's an insane ability. You played very amazing out of 32 players, but yeah, the road ends here, and GG's to you. So, and also congratulations to Beluga for moving forward. So coming up next is the upper round 2, Joseph versus Sharpie, and whoever wins this moves forward to the finals, but whoever loses has to fight Beluga for a spot at finals as well. And on the other side of the bracket, we do still have Logic versus Philly. All right. So next game, who do you think? What do you think, Joseph?
Sharpie.
What do you think, Joseph? What do you think, Sunscene? Who the hell is Joseph?
Okay, I think the Sharpie is just gonna take the win. No?
You just think Sharpie's gonna take the win? Okay, cool.
I mean, we've all seen how dominating Sharpie can be in tournaments. Like he dominated the entire West tournament, the Zenith one, if I'm correct.
That's true, but we're talking about Kakaroto here. He's literally the second place right now in the leaderboard, right behind Karim, and also where's Karim? Right, he played last week, right? So he's not here right now. But so yeah, Kakaroto, I think he's also an Earth C4 player or maybe a Resonance Vault player. But let me look at the stats on what he's playing today. But yeah, so Sharpie also turning heads, also currently on the 6th place as well. So very interested to see what they've got in store for us.
High ladder players.
Yeah, so it makes sense that they're both fighting this early into the game.
Okay, guys, time to start using FC1 to counter FC4. Come on, I'm shilling FC1. Use FC1.
All right. So I'm gonna be posting the builds on both sides. Okay. Sharpie looks like he is just mixing and matching at the moment. He does have both Earth C5 and Earth C6 on the Air C5s that he plays. So he's comboing those both.
Oh wait, remake?
Oh, okay. So here's a remake. I guess it's a. Oh, okay. Congratulations to Sharpie. I'm kidding. What's going on? I guess it's lag. I don't know.
Oh wait. You know what I noticed about both players' build? They have no Tailwind Dash.
Oh yeah, so maybe Tailwind Dash isn't that OP. I mean, I was saying like nerf Tailwind Dash, you know?
Oh, it's not like LC4 directly counters Tailwind Dash, you know? I'm just saying, you know?
Yep. Tab for discard. All right. So what is going on? There it is. There is the game. Let's freaking go.
Okay, let's see. I see a Cars. I see Delta.
That's a Delta. I think the other one's a Foresty. So on the side with the Foresty, that's Kakaroto. Kakarot. Okay,
so
switching out some apostles here. Okay, so going for the headshot on that hunter. So Sharpie looking to get some abilities off of that. Welcome to the slam. Casted just immediately just for that apostles, and here comes the Earth C6. I guess he's already played this matchup before. Since they are in the same region, they might have been playing against each other, or maybe probably even scrimming. But so Kakarot starts it off with a Resonance Vault in the middle of the map. I think he found those two apostles. Also, one of them is a mage, so that's very crucial. One mage is already taken down on the side of Sharpie. So what do you think? Is this anyone's game? Both are very good players, honestly.
Oh, so, the big AC5 return. Oh, EC4. Wait, the Zip Zap's gonna cancel the Earth C4. Okay, I think Zip Zap is a very good counter to EC4 instead of Tailwind Dash, because Zip Zap is more consistent. Because you can stick on the opponent and actually just stun them when they move, instead of 50-50ing the Tailwind Dash, whether or not it bugs out or not.
That's true. Either it bugs out or they dash perfectly where you need to be. But Sharpie is playing. Okay, but that was a Tailwind Dash. So he is playing Tailwind Dash with the Tailwind Dash with the Zip Zap Orb. So this is basically the classic air build. Tailwind Dash, Zip Zap Orb, and Air C5 and Gust Wind as well. So, welcome to the slam. Gonna be hovered. Will it actually find him? No, it will not. So Kakaroto is just gonna heal right back up. So right off the bat, I guess he didn't check what he would be playing, but I guess he's very comfortable with this. I'm gonna call it. I guess this is all reliable. This is what put Sharpie in the map. So that's why I guess he's playing this right now. But I'm still interested in what other builds he could play, because if he does lose this one, he still has something else to change into, right?
He got many cards up his sleeves, I believe. But looks like Sharpie is winning on the Apostle side. But since Kakarot does have a Resonance Vault, I don't think it matters too much. So it all boils down to a 1v1. And which, by the way, Ring is closing. So Resonance Vault is going to get stronger in the late game. So Sharpie is running on a timer here.
Yeah, he's running on a timer. Another Air C5 is going to be taken to the face by Kakarot. He ties the Tailwind Dash, but the pillar is right there. Can he actually get the return on this? The forward... Oh my god, was that Gust of Wind canceled? I'm not even sure, I didn't see it. But the Zip Zap is going to be used, and all of those... oh my goodness, the Zip Zap Orb does not even cancel the Earth C6, so that's insane. Now, here comes another Earth C4 coming out of Kakaroto. He's going to be healing right that back up. But what you've noticed so far is Sharpie doesn't seem to be taking damage. What an interesting planet that he has, that he's barely unscathed. Kakarot has been using all of these abilities to keep him alive, but Sharpie is still at full health. What is this planet he has? Is this like a really good B Formless planet?
But no, the ring is closing. I think Sharpie's timer has come to an end.
Oh, okay,
because he has to tank the ring. He has to tank the ring to avoid the pillar. But Kakarot is so tanky.
Yeah, he's so tanky. He just doesn't die. I mean, both of them wouldn't even die. So Kakarot is literally just avoiding Sharpie, not even trying to hit him, because he knows that literally the Resonance Vault will just beat him in the end of it.
Sharpie needs to start canceling. Sharpie, I think last game, not to be disrespectful or anything, but Sharpie was too tunnel focused on trying to kill instead of canceling.
But at the end of the day, okay, can we still get can he still make something happen in this headshot? Being hovered, okay, gets one warrior out of the way. So the value for this one Resonance Vault is only towards one warrior at the moment. So now Sharpie does still have the mage in there, but it's getting chipped away by the one rogue. Now jumping onto that low health warrior. So one warrior is going to go down soon. So that's one problem out of the way for Kakarot. So how do you think Sharpie could win this one? Because I feel like this is already Kakarot's game. But yeah.
Already? This early in the game? No.
Yeah. I feel it, because honestly, Kakarot definitely knows this matchup very well. I think that's also the reason why he plays this. He played the last matchup very well as well. I don't see an angle where Sharpie can actually win this unless he can keep canceling all of those Earth C6 and Earth C4s, unless that could happen. Or maybe this time he's allowing Kakarot to kill off the Apostles so that he can have him in a 1v1 situation and maybe get him with like what Bins was doing yesterday, getting two Air C5s. And oh my goodness, the pillar drop cancels one of those abilities. Crazy.
I mean, for now, they're just trading Apostles, no? Cancels the EC4 there. They're trading Apostles right now, and I think in this early up in the game, down to a 1v1 already, this is a very good situation for Sharpie. This is exactly where he wants to be.
That's true, but if he keeps allowing these abilities to just come down like this, it's making it harder and harder. And the fact that there is an Earth C6, there's a Resonance Vault in the middle where you have to keep watching those pillars. But I think is he healing off of these pillars through Life Drain?
No. It's AC5 healing. If you hit a target of AC5, it heals you.
I did not know that that's a thing. What?
Yeah, AC5 has lifesteal. You didn't know?
No, I'm so bad at AC5. I'm playing AC5. I didn't even know it did that. Dude, I should start reading the cards. I'm just playing the game.
Yeah, healing. It has healing based on the targets you hit. But
all All right, and that is why I am the play-by-play caster. I am not the color caster because I don't read. All right.
But yeah, as you said early game, I think Sharpie is not taking this. I think it's purely a matchup thing again.
Yeah, it's definitely yeah. So Earth beats air, kind of, sort of, but yeah. Sharpie is already taking to half health here. Maybe Kakarot is gonna be hesitant in casting those Earth C4s because he literally heals up from it. Oh, that's the cancel on one of the Earth C6, but can he keep canceling them again? Okay, so here is the Zip Zap Orb. Here's the Tailwind to maybe cancel something, but it looks like something. The AC5 was going to get canceled as well. Tailwind Dash is going to be casted to canceling whatever Kakarot was casting, but now he does have the Earth C6 in there, and he just accepts his fate.
I mean,
let's go on around 2.
Yeah, Kakarot is waiting for Sharpie to use AC5, so he has the window to use Earth C6. That's really smart, because when you're casting AC5, you can't Tailwind Dash, of course. So that's an easy opportunity, easy window to cast a free Earth C4 without being cancelled.
Yeah, that is crazy. But yeah, I don't know how he could have won that. I thought the 1v1 situation could have done it, but the cancels weren't there. He needs to really get those cancels in there for him to actually win that. But with the consistent resonance vaults being brought down by Kakarot, there's really no way for Sharpie to actually make his plays or try to oppress him, because it's slowing him down, because you have to keep track of what both are doing. The resonance vault, if the pillar is going to drop, or if Kakarot is going to be casting anything. So there's literally 2 things you have to keep in mind there.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so let's just get to the next round. See if Sharpie does change up his comp, because this is not the only comp that he has in his sleeve. He played the classics. It's now time for him to bring out whatever he has been playing, perhaps in ladder, because the ladder is extremely different compared to I'm sorry, it's not a meme. All right, the ladder is completely different compared to the tournament scene. Okay, are we gonna be seeing something different this time?
I think I'm hoping for a lineup change, or at least a comp change from Sharpie. Oh, I think it is. I think he's running EC5 now. EC5, AC5.
I'm not sure. I didn't see it hover on the planet, but yeah, I'm excited to see what he does have in hand.
Okay, so
there it is. Earth C5, baby. Okay, gonna be casted right on top of that apostle. Nope, he actually just backs away from that. And now retreat, everybody, run away. The resonant fault is here, and now the Earth C5 has been casted in the middle. I think he can chip away at that one apostle along with the pillar at the same time. So he is dealing damage to the resonance vault. I don't even understand why it has HP, but did it expire? No, it didn't expire. He just casted it again at the backside. You can only have one active at a time.
Yep.
But Sharpie's apostles are melting faster though.
But I think if Sharpie does get to the end game, Sharpie wins, because EC5 is a direct counter to EC6, simply because of the fact you're healing up the pillar at all times.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just about to say that too. Yeah, you're right. So this is more of a late game thing, and everything that Sharpie has on his kit is that it will chip away on the apostles, and then moving forward, he can just play the end game along with the circle. So they're kind of sort of in equal playing fields here, but actually, you know what? I think Sharpie wins this. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna make assumptions in the middle of the game, as I did before. I think Sharpie wins this one just because of the fact that he is running Earth C5.
Oh, the AC5s are connecting. Oh, big
my
damage.
Goodness. There it is. Okay, so we're literally seeing this. The Air C5 is everything is literally to keep everyone alive. So the difference maker here is the fact that Sharpie plays Zip Zap Orb.
That EC5 is killing everything.
Yeah. So with the Zip Zap Orb in hand, Air C5 is killing everything. So it's now a 1v1 situation, but the 1v1 doesn't actually start here. It actually starts later into the game. But in a 1v1 situation, Air C5 is kind of sort of king. But what Earth C6 has that Air C5 doesn't is the consistent pillar drops where it just deals damage to you. But oh my god, Kakarot is just having a hard time right now, just dancing around.
On point from Sharpie. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Here comes the Earth C4. Doesn't even cast the doesn't even cast the Desecrated Ground to return that, so he doesn't heal up here. All right, so just casting that, so he can't even stay in his Earthsea 6 because he knows he's just gonna be using the Desecrated Ground right on top of it, so he could heal right back up. Now the Zip Zap Orb is gonna be used to deter him, gonna prevent him canceling whatever he is casting. Sharpie being forced to go outside of the zone right on top of his own Earthsea 5. So yeah, bunch of Earthbenders fighting right now. Who do you think is gonna win this though?
Sharpie is 100% winning this. You know why? Because he is getting a constant source of healing from the pillar. And Kakarot actually has no damaging abilities except aside from the pillar.
And there's also the Zip Zap Orb. Did he actually get the Desecrated Ground on here? Okay, Desecrated Ground is on there. Kakarot is also right on top of the Desecrated Ground, but he's trying to stun Sharpie with those Zip Zap Orbs. So both Zip Zap Orb does fall through, and it looks like Kakarot is getting chipped away a lot faster. Desecrated Ground is going to be casted again by Sharpie, knowing that there's an opening. He can dash away for the Earthsea 6, but the Earthsea 5 is also in the middle. So literally, Sharpie has a better source of healing. The Earthsea 5 is going to be used as well. Oh my goodness, the healing is not enough, and it looks like Kakarot might actually even win this right now.
Oh no! The return of the game! Whoa! Okay, maybe EC5 healing wasn't enough.
It was not. It definitely was not enough at all. Oh my goodness, Sharpie did bring out the big guns, but it looks like Joseph's Resonance Vault is still a problem to be solved by him. So how does he dissect this, and how does it prevent him from going to the lower bracket?
Honestly, I'm stumped. I don't know how to beat Kakarot. I'm stumped. Okay. Volt lands on 0 apostles.
Hey man, Kakarot, man. We thought he was down, but he just went Super Saiyan and then just freaking ended the game right there. Okay, Desecrated Ground. Do you cast it again?
Okay.
Double Desecrated Ground on the side of Kakarot, and oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the pillars.
Yep, Sharpie this time is just going full ham on apostles, just focusing them. 2 down.
Maybe he's gonna be using. Maybe this time he'll start using the warriors to maybe chip away at him. But the problem with using the warriors is and the rogue is the fact that he could literally just use Resonance Vault. Yeah, he could just use Resonance Vault to deter them and slowly chip away at them. So he needs to find that 1v1 situation just like the end and actually just outplay it. The Earthsea 5, the Gust Wind's healing wasn't even enough though. So in the sustain game, Kakarot's still winning at the end of it.
Yeah, because he has EC4.
Yeah, because he has EC4.
Yeah, he has EC4. It's basically just EC4.
Yep. It's a Root Vine game and you're not playing it. So it is now truest match point for Kakarot, and Sharpie, will he actually bounce back onto this with a reverse sweep? But Resonance Vault after Resonance Vault is just gonna prevent him from canceling anything. So this is just a waiting room for the end game at the moment. So whatever ability you want to throw, you gotta want to throw it right now, or whatever consistency for the combo that you need. Maybe the next 2 circles is the game changer. Both apostles on each side is already dead. Both are at full health. So this is what happens when 2 healing comps or 2 tank comps meets each other in the ladder. It's just waiting for the zone to kill them.
I mean, Sharpie isn't waiting for the zone exactly, but yeah, Kakarot is just hugging the pillar. He's hugging the pillar, and there's nothing Sharpie can do about it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for Sharpie to actually even try to go in because Kakarot will just heal it right back up. He doesn't have Tailwind Dash to cancel anything immediately. He doesn't have. So I mean, he does have those Gust Winds. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you're right. So he does have those Tailwinds to maybe make some cancellation plays there, but at the end of the day, the Desecrated Ground does still have a healing reduction. So if he can reduce the healing, that's also an angle that he could take. He gets 1 full AC5 down. Maybe the return is going to be massive. Well, not really. He has another Resonance Vault there, deterring him from making any more extra combos. And he still needs to preserve some mana so that the end game, you don't get screwed by not being able to cast the Desecrated Ground.
Yeah, I mean, at the end game, it's really awkward because you have to time your abilities in between the pulses, and you have to account for the Zip Zap stun as well. So there's a lot to keep in mind.
That's true. Okay, so the problem here now for Kakarot is that he can't act. It's kind of hard to see which part of the circle has the Desecrated Ground. So it is casted. It does light up a second. Oh my god, the pillar! The pillar drop cancels it, but that was one Earthsea sick that was canceled as well. Kakaroto taking a half health right now. They're now having an auto attack battle, and here comes another Earthsea 5 coming out of Sharpie, and it's now a 1v1 situation. Kakarot forced to leave the zone, goes back in there, but it looks like Sharpie gets a game, and now Sharpie is on the board. Whoa.
Okay, this time Sharpie just played for the long game. Sharpie had the HP advantage, he knew, so instead of just trying to kill AC5, he just stalled time with Zip Zap.
Yep, and also pointed out here by our boy Swarm Farm there, he said the only bad thing about Kakarot's planet is that it has the book and not the orb. You're right, you're absolutely right about that.
So he loses the auto attack train. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, both Auroras just jumping away.
Yep.
Okay. So all 4 apostles have a jumping skill. So the Resonance Vault in the early stages of the game isn't giving that much value. It's only hitting 1 apostle tops. Yeah. Sharpie is doing his best to reduce the damage the Vault is doing to the minimum.
Yep. So pretty much he just needs to repeat what he did for last game. If he can keep repeating what he's been doing, forcing Kakarot to maybe play a different comp, perhaps, maybe it's going to be a lot easier. So they're both literally end game. Oh my goodness! Wait, what is happening in the early game? The Earthsea 4 is going to be forced to be used, and now the Earthsea 5 is going to be casted as well. Did he just cast it out of nowhere?
I think that was a misclick on that Earthsea 5.
Yeah, I think he thought it was. I think he thought it was a freaking Zip Zap orb, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Sharpie confirmed colorblind.
Misplay. We all misplay.
It's okay. I mean, it's a tournament setting. If you haven't been in a tournament before, it is very stressful compared to ladder plays. There's literally more on the line right now because whoever loses has to play an extra game and is in danger of getting eliminated. So both of them trying to force this 1v1 situation on both sides. And Sharpie has 2 desecrated grounds in hand, but I don't think it's going to be useful here at all. Hovering that gust wind, okay, and doesn't get canceled. So we're just going to be seeing another final circle play. But also cancellations on Earthsea 6, the cancellation of the Resonance Vault in that last round was crucial. That led to Sharpie's victory.
Yep. Okay, Miku, welcome to the final ring waiting room.
Oh yeah, we're back to the final ring waiting room. This is boring as heck, but hey, it's a comp. Healing comps needs to exist, so that assassin comps will exist as well. So
rock, paper, scissors, baby.
Yep, rock, paper, scissors. And I freaking love scissors, dude.
I love rock.
You love rock?
I love rock, but I hate EC4.
All right, happy Pride Month, ladies and gentlemen. So here comes the Zip Zap orbs. All right, here comes the Zip Zap orb into that Earthsea 5. So a bit of zoning from both of them. Does not get canceled. He just dashes right off of that. And Sharpie is going to be healing off of this pillar once again. And that's another Gust Wind, a second as well. Can he get right behind Kakarot? He does get the snare, but I don't think he took the full force of that. Another... I'm not that desecrated ground. Another Resonance Vault going to be casted in the middle, and now he has to time this perfectly before he tries to start casting any abilities. Maybe he can jump out of the zone, heal off the pillars that he has created for himself, and then backs off right away. Now it's a guessing game for the side of Kakarot, trying to figure out which part has a circle and which part does not. But it looks like Sharpie is in the back foot at the moment. Another Earthsea 6 is going to be casted. He does dash away from that. He's watching the pillar once again. And oh gosh, that's a lot of healing. But can the return be huge? No! Sharpie is sent to the Shadow Realm. Kakarot moves forward to the finals. And I think Sharpie just found his kryptonite.
Oh my god. What a game.
Dang. Superman versus Goku.
The EC5 healing just couldn't keep up.
It just couldn't.
It just couldn't keep up with the EC6 damage.
Yeah, he wasn't able to cancel any of the Earthsea 6, so I guess that's what you're sacrificing at the end here. The build is great. If you could add Tailwind Dash to the mix, you have the perfect plan, but sadly, you can only bring 3. Sadly. But who knows? Maybe in the future there's going to be something like that where you can bring up to 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 planet abilities, and screw having apostles. Yep.
That's too much of a nightmare.
That's too much of a nightmare. All right, so we still got some games for y'all. We've still got Logic on the other side of the bracket, and of course so Logic versus Philly on the other side, and of course we have Sharpie and Beluga fighting for their position in this tournament. So before all of that, we're gonna take a quick break before the last games, baby. See you guys in a bit.
See ya.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Esports for Everyone Masters League West Group B, to the final games. We're going to look down deep into the Shadow Realm on who is going to get eliminated and who is going to move forward. So who do we have in the docket coming up next? So we've got Beluga versus Sharpie coming up first. So very interesting already. So Sharpie already had a run-in with Earthsea 6 and he has to go through it again. So it's going to be a living hell for him at the moment. But can he bounce back up? Can he bring up the same energy that he brought in the previous tournament where he truly shined? And also in the other side of the bracket, we also have Logic versus Philly fighting for their spot in the finals. So who do you think is going to move forward? So already, right off the bat, we already know that Joseph, aka Kakarot, is already moving forward along with Nail It in bracket 2. Who do you think is our last two finalists, Sensei?
I'm hoping for it to be Beluga and Logic. Just because
Beluga.
Logic's my go. Logic's my go in them.
Oh yeah, Logic is definitely the go. The tutorials and everything else. He came in like a freaking firework and just exploded with all of this new content. And also, he's just a really great player and teacher as well. He will coach the living frick out of you until you reach top 10.
Yep, he coached me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't keep using those pizza boxes, man. You gotta grow out of it.
I'm stubborn, but yeah.
The pizza box is biased, but yeah, what have you been playing so far?
I'm guilty. I'm caught. I'm playing FC4, EC4. I'm caught. I'm guilty as sin.
No. That's not it.
If you can't beat them, join them.
I understand, and that makes sense. If you really want to be competitive, you gotta play it. You can't keep complaining about the same thing just because you can't have it. If you have access to it, go ahead. And then yeah, it makes perfect sense. Of course, if you want to keep winning, it's a card game after all.
I need my anima. Okay, I need my anima.
Of course, I also need my anima. I haven't started playing today as well. I didn't play yesterday either because of there's so many good players playing EC4.
Slacking? Vito caught slacking?
Nah. You just chill a bit, and of course, a game is a game. If you're not having fun in a game, it's not fun. It's not a good game. I'm still having fun with Apron. It's just so hard to beat all these really good players. Ooh, that headshot getting two apostles, getting the full maximum value of 4,500 damage. And yeah, it looks like a really good start for Sharpie, equalizing the apostle difference right now, even with C6 on the side of Beluga. It looks like he's just they're in equel playing field when it comes to taking out the apostles.
What is Beluga playing again?
Yeah, so on Beluga's side, he is playing C6, and I'm not sure if he also has the
C4?
Water C4. But he may be playing C4 as well. Who knows? But we'll see.
Oh, depending on what Beluga has, I think it is the same matchup for Sharpie. It is the same matchup for Sharpie again. Deja vu.
Oh my goodness.
Deja vu. Sharpie running into back-to-back EC6, EC4. Oh my god.
It's wind versus air once again. Can Sharpie get around this? And I can already see the memes of CJ. Here we go again. But he does get to cancel the C4 there and 2,000 damage to boot. That's a lot of pressure right now in front of Beluga. Can Beluga actually heal back off of this? It looks like he's going to be forced to cast the entirety of the C4, but can he heal right back fast enough? But no! Oh my goodness, Sharpie being forced to be on that corner of all those pillars, but it looks like Beluga is going to heal right back up to a quarter health. Another C4 is going to be casted by Beluga. And now the Zip Zap Orb is going to be used to try to deter him from using any more of that C4 to heal him right back up at another area. Oh wow, more of these rocks, dude.
Oh no, Sharpie has such a good advantage there, but the vote just forced him up. He was forced to respect the vote. If he didn't respect the vote, he's gonna lose all his HP. But if he respected the vote, then Beluga has free reign to use EC4.
That's true. Okay. This could be his moment, actually. Okay, so this is a very weird situation that Beluga is in right now. So one more. Okay, that does not hit as well. If the full front of that does hit, it could be Sharpie's game. Sharpie is still at full health, and Beluga is getting pressured right now. He's in the middle of his rocks, but it's not going to be enough to actually make something happen. Another C4 is going to be casted out of desperation, but can Beluga actually keep it going? One more hit should do the trick, and Sharpie is back. Beluga has been taken down. So the early aggression could work here, but I don't understand why it didn't work against Kakarot. Could be an apostle diff or maybe a passive diff. It is the perfect plan because the passives still have a big play into this,
Okay, so what Sharpie did this time was he focused more on apostles. But at the end game, I still don't understand why this is different from his match with Kakarot. I think Kakarot played a bit more defensively, and Sharpie this time really pushed his advantage.
I think also Kakarot is just a lot more tanky. He does have level 5 Symbiosis. He also has level 6B Formless and also level 5 Wild Growth on his hands.
Oh yeah, that's very tanky.
Yeah, that is very tanky. So compared to And compared to Beluga, he only has 1 level on Wild Growth, 5 levels on Be Formless, but yeah, no Symbiosis, only 1 on Wild Growth. So his literal source of healing is only Earth 4, while Kakarot does have multiple ways to actually heal back up.
The Magic Bomb cancels the EC4.
That is insane. The Magic Bomb being caught that way. It's insane how people still get caught by Magic Bombs, even though it does have a long casting time.
I mean, in the middle of the match, you can't see clearly. There's a lot of visual things going on. Visual clarity isn't one of this game's most strong suit. There's so much happening on the screen, you can barely see the dot that's flying across your screen and landing on your feet. You know? That's
true. Did you see that? Did you see that root vine is just aligned perfectly? That was satisfying to see.
That was satisfying, actually.
All right, so it's now a 2v2 situation. One warrior on the side of Beluga with a tailwind dash. Can he actually get the cancel? No, he does not get the cancel, but it looks like it's going to get canceled immediately with the Zip Zap Orb being casted. Okay, there's the headshot. There's the tailwind. There is the 1900 damage to the face. And no way, Jose. The cancellation for that Resonance Fall is not going to get casted, and then going to combo that with an Earth C4, and now Sharpie is now down on the ropes.
Wait, Sharpie might heal back to full HP from all of this EC4.
Oh my goodness, all that work, all that for a drop of blood, but now can Sharpie still burst him down here? He was 1 Air C5 is going to be casted. Uses the Zip Zap Orb to maybe try to cancel something. Doesn't cancel anything. Does get the snare, but it's not going to be that long of a snare.
Okay, ring is closing. I think this is actually deja vu for Sharpie here. I think his time has run out. But if he can manage to pull something out here, he might have a chance.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think this double AC5 could actually do the trick, but now he's literally out of mana. Wait, if he can get the return on this, it's gonna be huge, but he does not. He has a 2 mana Gustwind Unbound in his hand at the moment. Can he get the return? Can the Zip Zap Orb cancel the Earth C4 before to prevent some healing? Oh my god, the returns is actually massive here. He does not last that long. Beluga is not as tanky as Kakarot. You are the Vegeta to his Goku, and Kakarot Kakarot is just looking down right now on this very game, seeing as he's not healing as much as him. The Zip Zap battle belongs to Sharpie, and there is no way for Beluga to come back from this. Oh my gosh.
Wow, Sharpie just, at the end of the game here, Sharpie just focused on CCing. Just keep Zip Zapping, Tailwind Dashing, and Auto Attacking. That's all he needs to finish Beluga off, because Beluga was already so low from all the AC5s.
Yep, that's insane how it just makes sense. Like a few perks already just makes that big of a difference. So with Kakarot's Planet, it's really one of the perfect types of healing comps, because even at the end, Sharpie was never able to burst him down like he did to Beluga. The Wild Growth and the level 6B Formless that Kakarot has is definitely needed if you want to have if you want to last that long in the battlefield.
Yeah. Did they buff Symbiosis? Didn't they buff it to have more HP?
I think so. I'm not sure. Okay, Logic in the chat. Sunseed, I love you. I'm about to hook Twa all over that flying.
Oh, freaky. Logic is freaky.
Getting freaky over here. All right.
Logic, you're a freak.
Focus on your game, Logic. What the hell?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the next game. Can Beluga actually come back from this, or is this gonna be a sweep for Sharpie taking his spot at the top?
Okay, let's see it. Okay,
let's see it, baby.
No planet change from both players, I assume. Still sticking with this matchup. I think Sharpie just came to the conclusion that EC5 isn't good, and his original AC5 planet has a bigger chance to take out this EC6, EC4 build.
All right, okay, there you go. So, welcome to the Slam doesn't really do much here. I haven't seen Wait, this is a different planet. Wait, Beluga's playing a different planet.
Really?
Yeah,
It's an orb. It's an orb, right?
Yeah, it's an orb, and also it has those things. And oh my God, is this the AC5 build? We're seeing an AC5 versus AC5 game today, baby. Let's go.
Versus scissors. Let's go. I love aggro. I love aggro.
All right, scissors versus scissors. I love Pride Month. Let's freaking go, baby. All right, follow-up gonna be casted on those two. So there's just literally fighting against their apostles right now. We're seeing PvE in the early game, trying to kill off apostles as fast as possible. So Sharpie's POV at the moment, Candy's headshots actually make something happen, but doesn't have a tailwind dash in hand, so no combos at the moment. So it's a classic Karst versus Delta AC5 build. Both have tailwind dash, zip zap orb, and Gust win, but it looks like Sharpie is winning the apostle battle, but that's kind of good news for Beluga since he gets consistency off of his planet.
Yep. Didn't you say Karst has a better shot at winning?
They kind of do, but Sharpie has proven me wrong time and time again. The battle against Gap, the battle against Tenop, I think.
Dodges the cancel, dodges the release as well.
Oh my goodness. So literally fancy feet over here. Not a single hair has been scratched on top of Sharpie's head. Now Beluga trying to see if he can bring out his Sharpie cosplay, but it looks like it's gonna be hard for him. Sharpie is literally not taking any damage, dude. All of these zip zaps, all of his everything, as long as Sharpie keeps moving, he's not taking any damage whatsoever. Another AC5 has been casted.
Point of damage from these AC5s. He's perfectly dodging it. Is he? Yo, check his PC. Is this man hacking? Hello? He's cheating?
Yeah, he's probably hacking. Somebody check it out, dude, because I don't think Beluga is dealing any damage to Sharpie at the moment. What the heck is going on? I think bringing out this planet and this comp might be the downfall of Beluga here. That is insane how much damage is being dealt by Sharpie, and a single hair is touched on Sharpie's head. Wow, babe.
You can't beat Sharpie at his own game. Sharpie is, you know, the king of AC5.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Can't beat him at his game. Mirror matchups are his thing.
Mirror matchups are his thing indeed. So I don't think you can beat Sharpie in his own game. But we are still to be we could still be wrong. He could still come back up from this. Maybe
anything's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible. But whatever Sharpie is playing, that is just disgustingly good, honestly. So I'm still trying to figure out how he's not like dealing any damage whatsoever. It could be the B formless, could be that, but it could be something else, you know?
Could be formless, actually.
Yeah.
Could be the movement as well. Honestly, movement is clean. Sharpie's movement is so clean.
Yep, Sharpie's movement is definitely clean. Maybe sacrificing, like because his Delta does have Earth perks, and maybe that's also what's making this very hard for Beluga to even come back up.
Does Sharpie has combo star?
I'm not sure, but let's see.
Oh, Sharpie does have B formless, and that headshot does hurt. Okay, let's see the headshot land. Headshot does not land. Okay.
All right, so I got the stats on Sharpie's side. He does have Symbiosis. He literally has maxed out Tough Skin and maxed out Wild Growth, dude.
And maxed out B formless. And maxed out B formless.
And maxed out level 6 B formless. What the hell is that planet on the side of Sharpie? Oh, that headshot! That was painful to watch, and it looks like Sharpie is gonna take it home. Beluga is now eliminated into the Shadow Realm, and Sharpie moves up into the final bracket. Beluga played it well in the previous and also in top 32, but when the road leads to Sharpie, that's the end for you, baby.
All roads leads to Sharpie.
All roads lead to Sharpie. Are we saying that Sharpie is the faker of Aperon?
He might be. He might be. He might be. He's proved. No, his achievements are, starting to look like fakers.
That's true. But hey, we'll see for sure. Anyway, congratulations to Sharpie. Congratulations to Kakaroto for moving up on bracket 1, but we still have bracket 2 to see if Logic can move to finals, or is it going to be an upset and Philly takes his place. All right, so that's coming up next, you guys.
Yeah, Sharpie now I look at Sharpie's planet. It's such a lab crafted planet. It's almost perfect.
Yeah, it was. It's the meme.
Scary.
It's the Homelander meme. It was perfect.
It was perfect. Oh, lab crafted planet right here.
Yep.
Okay, so who's next? Logic, right? Logic versus Philly.
It's gonna be Philly versus Logic.
Yep.
All right. So, let's go ahead and take a quick break here before the final match of the day, you guys. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yep, see ya.
All right, let's freaking go. This is now the final game of the day, baby. So yeah, happy Sundays to everybody. GM, GN, wherever the heck you are in the world, but we're focusing on the West right now. Last game of the day is going to be Philly versus Logic, and whoever wins this match moves forward to the finals bracket, and the loser has to go home and wait for the next tournament. So I know you're already rooting for your boy Logic here, but yeah, Philly also using the Earth C4. I'm not sure how he's going to be countering this, but I'm very interested to see the match as well. I'm also rooting for my boy Logic, but I have seen Philly working hard in the past to get up to this. So yeah, let's see how this goes for both of them. So Philly is Hashira, right?
Yeah, Philly is Hashira.
All right.
So he has this EC4 with
Fire C5.
Yeah, 5C5.
On a Forest Diva. Oh wait, no, that's not it. I'm sorry. That's a quad.
Water C6.
Oh my god. Oh, pizza boxes. Pizza boxes finally getting some love coming out of Logic. Is this an Earth C4 build?
I'm not sure actually. So so Philly is changing up. Philly is running the Water C6 now. And Logic is running an AC5 build, but instead is using pizza cutters.
All right, so he does have pizza cutters. I haven't seen the third ability yet, but he does have zips of orbs in hand. Oh, okay, so it is.
It is actually AC5. It is an AC budget AC5.
Okay,
AC5 at home.
so it's Earth Gust Wind. It's Earth Gust Wind. So I guess he's using this maybe for the potential of the healing from the perks. So it's a battle of who can last longer, and the cancellation factor is still there. Ooh, God! Tailwind Dash gets blocked by that pillars. You can say bye-bye to your Apostles logic. So now he has to deal with 2 more Apostles right off the bat. So 2 rogues right there. So.
These EC3 can handle apostles very quickly, so it will be a 1v1 situation for both of them. And Philly has Water C6 build, I believe, AC1, AC2, Water C6. So Oh wait, it's EC4. That's my bad.
All right. Oh my God! That damage is huge. Hashira might need to pull out an EC4 in hand for this. Gonna get canceled, I think.
No,
but oh my God, you were just a hair away from canceling the Earth C4, and now he's gonna heal back up. But can the pizza boxes just annihilate him? No, it's not going to, because the heals happen at the same time. But he does get the cancel on the Water C6. But does he gets the cancel on the second? Logic cancels both of those Water C6s, and now Hashira is gonna be twiddling his thumbs until he has the mana to use it again, and just gets annihilated by those freaking pizza boxes. Whoa, somebody call Papa John's, because Logic is bringing it today.
Oh my God. Okay, Philly really needs to be careful for these those EC3s. If he stands still, if he uses Water C6 and stands still, and Logic just use EC3, Philly's just gonna get deleted, absolutely deleted.
I think I'm starting to understand why he chose not to bring the Fire C5, because I think this planet is just a bit too tanky, and having the water C6 instead prevents Logic from getting any closer. Maybe, I'm assuming, I'm not sure, but that's how I feel like is happening right now. But maybe if he does bring back the Fire C5 in the next round, maybe he could win.
Oh my God, that priest got deleted.
Oh yeah, I like it when a priest dies just right off the bat. But it doesn't make sense to me that you even play 1 priest at all. If you're not playing 2, I don't think it works at all, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think the same.
Yeah, okay, so he gets the stun in, gets another. Oh my goodness, I think he's gonna get the Water C6 up here, and then here comes the pizza boxes. Hashira being blocked by his own pillars, has to take the full force of that pizza boxes. And oh my goodness, the Tailwind Dash gets blocked by the Root Vine, and then oh my God, dude, just getting hit just by one is huge already.
Yeah, but he is healing all that damage up.
That's true. Okay, so does he get the cancel onto this? He doesn't get the cancel on the Earth C4. We're forced to use another Tailwind Dash, and now here comes another Zip Zap Orb. So it's now going to be Logic versus both of these rogues, while Hashira is just there trying to have fun, just making sure that there is a zone between him and Logic before killing him alive. But holy cremoles, look at that freaking damage, taking him to half health, gets the cancel on the Water C6. That is huge cancellation coming out of Logic, and now the HP is the same. A few auto attacks should do the trick though to kill out Logic, and that's just what happens. Philly is now taking this to round point.
Yeah, Philly with the rogues just dealt so much damage to Logic there. One jump at like 1,000 damage for a rogue jump.
Way too much damage coming out of both of them.
Yeah. So the thing with the pizza cutters, that the lower you get, the more damage it deals. Capped at like 50%. Yeah. So when Logic gets low, he also deals a lot of damage.
Way too much damage, not gonna lie. But yeah, oh my God, he does get.
He's no!
That was so much. Oh my God! Also the headshot to boot. We don't even have any way to cast this. We're just gonna be like, oh, that hurts.
Oh my God!
No, you're dying.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's gonna heal right back up from that one priest right there. All that for just a drop of blood, but the priest is there to heal it right back in. Now Hashira Hashira needs to be more wary about those bursts of damage. But honestly,
And so-
Logic is playing this a lot better. The switcheroo was casted way too late, and it did not allow the Water C6 to
Oh my God.
to be used. But he does have the card shark has been used. You see that big ass freaking shield there? That was the card shark being casted. And now the Hashira does not get canceled.
Wait. Oh, the
my
pizza
God.
doing big damage. Zip Zap will not cancel the Water C6.
Does not cancel the Water C6, but oh my goodness, if he got both of those in, I think Hashira would have been dead there. It's now a 1v4 situation, and now Logic needs to cancel the Earth C4. Oh, he does get the cancel on there. Now the Zip Zap is going to be there, but the problem is he still has all of these freaking apostles that he has to worry about. Oh, does he get the tailwind? Does he get the Zip Zap? Does he get the auto attack? But the card shark armor is going to be enough. And also the sneaky smoke screen prevents Logic from actually getting any auto attacks in. But getting escaped by that pizza box will give him the win. Whoa.
The switcheroo almost saved him. It was 1 frame late.
He was 1 frame late, gets the switcheroo in, but does get hit by the collateral from that pizza boxes, dude. Whoa, that is insane. Gameplay from Logic. Let's go.
Early game, when Philly used that Water C6 and stood still, Logic just
that was weird. That was weird to me. He just casted it like, I mean, if Water C6 did have the ability to move while casting, it's gonna be a bit OP. But also, that's the reason why you bring a mage with switcheroo opening, so that you can cast Water C6 and just switcheroo right away. No, I mean, but then again, you would just get tailwinded.
I mean, if you cast it both at the same time, it's really hard to cancel because you're actually just gone.
All right, so what do you think? Is Philly gonna go back to his old build, or is he gonna continue on with the Water C6?
Yeah, the thing is, if you just hug your flame pillars, there's not much the pizza cutter can do.
Yeah.
Because it's basically a shotgun ability, right? You need to be up close and personal to your opponent to actually deal big damage with the pizza cutters.
Yep.
And fire pillars are notorious to be known as the best zone, like what is it? Aerial denial ability? This is what it's called? Zoning tool. Yeah, zoning tool.
Okay, I think this is a different planet because I'm seeing or this is a different POV. So both of them are now using foresties. Okay, so this is the Fire C5 build. Oh wait, what? This is a different build now.
Looks like Philly going back to EC6, EC4.
Okay, EC6, EC4 build. Okay, so it's a longevity game. But can this planet though? Can this planet last long enough to not be bursted down by Logic's pizza cutters?
I think he has the tankiness to survive damage. Rock player, double priest, rock. Oh my
god. So all right, so that priest is still alive. I'm just waiting for it to die so it can finally just... Okay, there it is. The priest is dead. There's still a few more apostles, but this is a double priest comp, by the way. So this is the most optimal priest comp when you actually start playing 2. Gonna be auto-attacking this to kick it down, and now Hashira left alone with no priest and 2 warriors. So the warriors is still a key factor here, especially if they have Welcome to the Slam along with the last dude standing. The Earth C4 is going to be there to make sure that Logic is a bit slowed down, can play around those pillars along with the Resonance Vault at the same time. Headshot's going to be casted, going to tailwind dash him up away, 1600 damage to the face, comboing it off with some pizza cutters along with that root trap slide, but it's going to trap out the rogue instead.
Okay, Logic really needs to clear these this rogue and warrior with his pizza cutter, so he can focus on Philly more.
Yeah, but I think those apostles are just trying to kill the hunter instead, which is good for Logic. It gives him more time to just... Oh, okay. So now that the hunter is dead, so it is now a 2v1 situation. But I think the warrior is to follow. These pizza cutters are just doing so much work at the moment. So how this works out? So does the root vine heal you if you kill them? No.
Wait, yeah. So even if it gets killed, it still heals you. If it expires, it also heals you. So
that's
if you just throw it out, it is 100% a heal.
That is insane. So as long as you get the full force of that, and it looks like the C6 is gonna come down. Gonna use that zip zap to maybe cancel any more aggression coming out of the Hashira, but he also has to deal with this one warrior, this one warrior that I think majority of the damage is coming from, but the zip zap is going to be used to pressure him. Oh my god, the pizza cutters! That's a lot of damage, but can Logic actually pull this off? Gets the shield from the tailwind. Oh my gosh! No way! Hashira still takes the win there.
Really? Oh my god, Logic! So Logic missed that tailwind. Philly barely dodges it with dashing, and then he finishes off with the auto attack. Oh my!
It was such a close matchup. If he could get both of those pizza cutters, if they can get those pizza cutters to hit, that would have been Logic's game, but it looks like a point has been taken by Philly. Can Logic figure out how to burst them down? Maybe the play here is to kill off the Apostles first. He could just take his time to kill off the Apostles, because there's no point in trying to burst down somebody that just has all the tools needed to last that long. And if you have another body to worry about, that damage source that Philly has, that could definitely be a problem. I don't think oh my goodness, the priests are just gonna get persons down. He does not find the almost invincible to protect those priests. So priests early game gone. Check. Now there's still a warrior and a rogue. That's next on the checklist, next on the chopping block, and now the E4E is gonna be casted once again. Honestly, Logic can literally just ignore Philly and just focus on the Apostles, and nothing's gonna happen. What's Philly gonna do? Kill him? Like, right?
Yeah. Philly has no damage except from his Apostle. Yeah, but I think Logic is not really focusing. Tunnel vision.
He's literally tunnel visioning on the kill, which works because honestly, it's fine. Oh my god, Hashira, I think he literally just dug his own grave here. Being left alone in the same room with Logic is gonna screw him up a bit, but okay, but it looks like the root vines has expired, and now he can breathe once again. And now look at this root trap slide, just literally a zoning tool for Logic at the moment. And then there's also a bomb in the middle of the map, and he has two pizza cutters in hand, but no more Apostles on the side of Philly. So this is the perfect outcome for Logic at the moment.
Door stuck. He's trapped.
He's trapped. The door is stuck. The C4 has been canceled. Can he also cancel this C6? No, he is not. Now, Hashira setting his sights on the last hunter on the side of Logic. Tries to tailwind dash to cancel it, but it's gonna get blocked by the root vine instead. But the zip zap orb gonna get casted. Gonna try to cancel that C6, but no, it's not gonna be enough. It takes the full force of that resonance vault. Root trap slides away, gets the stare on the Hashira, takes the full force of the pizza cutters. Now gonna be forced to use another one of those C4s, but can he get the stun before he heals right back up? Wait, that's way too much healing. But the circle is closing. He does have 3 tailwind dashes. He just needs to cancel the C6s. Oh my goodness, it's not enough damage. Can he get this? He does! And now the zip zap orb to boot as well. So now Hashira needs to stay calm, and if he can get a cast of the C6, he can definitely still win this. But it looks like Logic's pressure is just way too much. The pizza boxes. The second wave has been canceled. But can he get this one? And Logic gets another point, and now he is at match point, baby.
Okay. So this matchup is basically, it's also a ticking time bomb, because if he gets to final ring, because pizza cutters is a channeling ability that can get canceled in between attacks, right? So basically, Volt just disables EC4 at the end game. So Logic by then will have 0 damage to work with. So he absolutely needs to kill Philly before ring fully closes.
All right.
Yeah.
And as the ring closes, you would think that is Philly's time to shine, but no, that just makes him a bit more trapped, and allowing Logic to actually keep using these pizza boxes to just shred his life. So problem with Philly's comp now is that I think Logic has figured it out.
Yep.
Make sure to kill the apostles first, and it's easy sailing at the end. You just need to focus on one guy, right?
Yep. Oh, Logic took a lot of damage from these apostles. Hello?
That's true. Oh my gosh. Okay. Getting a bit too cocky there, Logic. Maybe you need to back away a bit. What are the ways for him to heal back up? He heals back up from the pizza cutters, right? And deals more damage the more HP you don't have.
Yeah, but it doesn't have lifesteal, so the only source of healing Logic's gonna get is from life drain.
Yeah.
Even does he have life drain? And wild growth, but that's it.
That's true. Okay, so here it comes. Pizza cutter is going to be used right on top of these apostles just to slowly chip away at them. Oh, almost invincible is going to be used by the priest, so this is going to be slowing down Logic quite a bit. Oh my god, the rogue literally just jumps right on top of him. That headshot is going to be the nail in the coffin for that last priest. And now to follow is the rogue and the warrior. The tailwind dash is going to cancel the Earth C4, and now it's a battle of the zip zap orbs at the back. Balls to your jaws, and it is now a 2v2 with Apostle, but it looks like Logix is going to survive a lot longer with this warrior taking the full force of these pizza boxes.
I'm so sad Logic's planet is a book. Like, when he auto trades versus a staff, he just loses. So sad.
That's true. I mean, I guess it's the difference in the weapons. I guess one weapon has to be stronger than the other. I'm not sure, but it looks like this rogue is gonna go down. Oh my god! I saw that arrow. I thought it was gonna stun Logic. Then I forgot. Oh my god! Wait, Philly doesn't play hunters. All right, he does get the stun. Can he get both of the pizza boxes out? No, the second wave is gonna get stunned, and now it's just a battle of the zip zaps. If Hashira can just consistently bring out zip zaps, he can literally win against Logic, but it looks like he's going to be using the Earth C6 instead. He does get the Resonance Vault down on the ground, and now this opens up Philly to be able to play that Earth C4, and now it's going to get canceled by the Tailwind Dash, perhaps, or maybe that Zip Zap instead. Or the Zip Zap's going to be casted by Logic, but it's going to get canceled. It takes the full force of the Resonance Vault. Is this going to be Philly's? Oh my goodness, he was in the back foot the entire time because he was taking way too much damage from those apostles. Here comes another Zip Zap orb again. Can Logic pull another comeback out of his ass? But it looks like it's come to pass because Philly is just dealing damage way too much on him. An auto could just do the trick, and Logic gets taken down, and we're going around 3.
Oh, the Zip Zap was just too much.
It's just way too much, my guy. Wow.
Basically, Logic just took way too much damage in the early game, and Philly just took advantage of that and just kept pushing his limits.
Yep. This is way too much damage. It's just like there's no way to actually like to come back from that because you don't have Earth C4. There's no way for you to heal right back up. So I guess he took it for granted, tried to be a bit more aggressive in the early game, and got punished for it. So that's something that Logic needs to like get around. But now that it's around 3, I'm not sure if Philly is gonna change the planets. But if it works, don't break it. But if Logic can figure out how to play around that, then this is gonna be Logic's game.
Yeah, if work, why fix?
Yeah, if work, why fix? Yeah. If can. If no can, no can.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get to the next game.
Let's see if Logic has a planet change or not, because although that planet is working for him, because the pizza cutter is really well at bursting down a apostle, right? It's really good for apostle clearing.
It's good for apostle clearing, but once you clear the apostles, how are you gonna close this out, right?
Yeah, basically, because the vault is gonna cancel the EC4, the Zip Zap's gonna cancel the EC4, and yeah, it's just really hard because the EC4 also roots you. EC4 roots EC3, so you can't follow. Looks like no planet change from both players. Wow.
No planet changes. Okay, so if it's not broke, no fix. Okay, but here comes another. Okay, Earth C6 coming down. The warrior failed to welcome to the slam out of there, and he welcomes to the world of pain that he's in now. Logic was not able to cast that fast enough to get both of them out of there. Needs to switch right away from that Zip Zap orb. So Logic just needs a clear mind, a cool mind. Just needs to clear these apostles first, and that should open up a lot of things. Don't take too much damage from the apostles, though. That's one priest down. Just go for the second. And now So that's the play. Logic is so that's the win con. The win con is get a 1v1 early into the game. If you have more apostles than him, somewhere in the middle, then that's already a dub for Logic. Oh my god, he literally kicks that priest out of the almost invincible. And
Logic is using everything in his power to kill these priests. He used everything.
All right, so it's gonna be a 2v2 with those. Sorry, it's 3v3 with those apostles still alive. But it looks like Logic's apostles is fighting against. Oh my god, the cancel on the Earth C6 is huge.
The pizza hitting.
Up, pizza boxes does Philly get the hit too.
Okay, Philly now desperately needs to hit EC6. He does. Now I think he has room to use seeds right here. Yep. So he is building himself a wall to play around with.
But the problem with this wall is that the moment the Resonance Vault expires, that's going to be a problem for him now. So it is a 2v2 situation. Oh, and he gets the snare onto Philly, and now Philly is taken extremely low. Will this get canceled? It's not going to get canceled, but at the end of the day, he's still very low here. The Earth C4 is going to get canceled. It's going to be successful, but the Tailwind is going to not let him heal. Can he heal off before it hits? No, my gosh, it is not enough, and he heals right back up. More Earth C4s is now in front of Logic, and he's not able to cancel these. Back-to-back Earth abilities, back-to-back Earth C4s, and Philly is just healing off of this. Oh, that's one Earth C4 canceled. A Tailwind Dash cancels the second, but no, Philly hops out of the zone to make sure that this does not hit, but he takes the full force of the pizza boxes. That led to his untimely death, baby. One more win and Logic wins this, but can Philly bounce back up at a reverse sweep?
Wow. What a build. I never expect pizza cutters to work. I never expect pizza cutters to be the counter.
All right.
I never. Wow.
Well, at least, hey, man, hey, he is your goat. I guess this is an homage to your build. I mean, you're the one that played pizza cutters the most. You're the one that brought an archipelago to top 50. So
he's my goat. He's my goat. He's my goat.
He's your goat.
Logic is forever my goat from now on.
Yep.
Okay, early game now, focusing on apostles. One priest down, one more to go. Vault does land. Will protect that priest. Okay, now Logic is basically waiting for his pizza cutter to finish up that priest.
So he's taking a longer time compared to usual. So the last round, he still had 2 apostles compared to Philly. So is this another repeat of what happened in the previous matchup? That magic bomb just deals so much damage. That's just so good, dude.
Logic this time around has even better.
The follow-up into the pizza boxes. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so it's now a 2v2 situation, but it looks like that last warrior deals 2,000 damage. Oh my goodness. Here we go again. Don't take those warriors for granted, folks. That one auto attack can literally break a car. And now here is a zip zap orb to cancel off whatever Philly is casting. Okay, there it is. It gets canceled. He gets stunned, and now the pizza cutter is just gonna finish him off. No, not yet. He is still alive there. Another Earth C6 is gonna get casted right on top of Logic. Can he actually get the cancellation on this? He's trying to make sure he cancels the Earth C4 with these zip zap orbs. So at the same time, he's gonna get stunned once again. So Philly is taken very low. He has to eat this pizza boxes, but it's not gonna be enough to kill him off. Another Earth C4 is casted, but will this be enough this time? And Logic moves forward. Sunseem's GOAT is the winner.
My goat! That's why he's the GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Oh my!
I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself here, but wow!
Yeah. I think Logic deserves a Hak-Tua from you. Come on, dude.
No. Oh wow! The EC4 barely helping Philly. Like each time the pizza cutters kill the seeds, it heals up Philly by like a small amount of HP. And it kept happening again and again. And Philly was at death's door for like half of the game.
Yeah, it's very difficult. The moment Logic figured out that, oh man, you don't deal damage, I'll just kill off your apostles first and I'll just focus you 1v1 or 2v1 at the very end of the game. Philly played extremely well, especially playing 3 different builds in one tournament. Dang, that is a very versatile player. And I've seen him so many times in different tournaments, and he has played very amazingly. But sadly, this is the end of his run here. There's still gonna be the Guild Wars. There's still gonna be more tournaments with E4E. Congratulations to Logic, and not only to Logic. Congratulations to Logic. Congratulations to Sharpie. Congratulations to Joseph, and also congratulations to who is the first guy again that beat Logic? Nailith. So Nailith, Logic, Sharpie, and Joseph. Congratulations. And yeah,
to the finals. Yeah.
Yep, going to the finals, baby. Congratulations. So that ends the matches for today. Let's not forget to thank our sponsors. Thank you to Loot Rush. If you are a very, very competitive player, but you're not a whale or you're not looking to join any guilds, which I highly recommend, of course, joining a guild at the same time, join the Guild Wars with your cracked out planets from Loot Rush for just a small price. You don't have to break the bank to be competitive in this game. So get your cracked out apostles, get your cracked out planets, and you can even get it for like a huge discount if you register today in Loot Rush, baby. Thank you once again, Loot Rush, for letting us have this tournament here. And also Community Gaming. Community Gaming is your one-stop shop for hosting and joining different tournaments in the Web3 space. Not just the Web3 space, they have Web2 games there as well. So thank you, Community Gaming, for being the platform where you can get paid in crypto, baby. Community Gaming. And lastly, of course, thank you so much, Apron creating the greatest freaking PvP game in Web3 and on Ronin, baby. Apron NFT, allowing me, Sunseen, and a lot of other people from around the globe to bring out their competitiveness from MOBAs and also roguelites. And coming up is a God game as well. Thank you, Apron. All right.
Sponsors. This wouldn't be E4E Master League wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. Yep.
Yep, definitely. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's esports for everyone for today. My name is BQ. Sunseen, any last words?
See you in the finals. See you at the finals.
Let's go. A digital handshake, baby. See you in the finals. Good night, good morning, and goodbye. Happy Sunday, folks.
See ya, guys.